It's Game 4 of the NBA Finals. The Los Angeles Lakers have simply been on a rampage, storming through the finals, and with a commanding 3-0 lead, they now have a chance to do what very few teams have even dreamed of. Can they sweep their way to the Larry O'Brien Trophy in a Game 4 against the Knicks? Which heroes will rise? The NBA playoffs start now.
We're on the verge of a clean sweep, a 3-0 start to this year's NBA Finals. We'll see if they can pull it off. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And now, the New York Knicks starters. Anunoby out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Bridges. Then there's Towns. And it's Brunson in at the 1. And for the Lakers, they've got LeBron James. Austin Reeves out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. And it's Hayes in at the center position. Pass to Hart. Take a look at New York. Undergoing possibly the worst finals collapse we've ever seen. Greg, is there anything they can do to turn this thing around?
Well, Kevin, if we're being real, probably not. But if they're to have any chance, they can't worry about what might have been. They need to find something that works tonight and take this thing one game at a time.
Wow. That one good for 2. LeBron's got the game going here with the first basket for the Lakers.
Fighting through contact, not easy trying to corral LeBron when he's focused on scoring. Good luck with that. Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Doncic with it. LeBron outside. It's rebounded by New York.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Anunoby, no good. Here's Los Angeles now. And it's been pretty smooth sailing for him in the playoffs so far. They've only dropped 2 games.
And they're a team that doesn't get rattled, even with all the pressure that comes with postseason basketball. It's a testament to the leadership in that locker room.
Here's Anunoby, following the basket by LeBron James. Towns. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
A prolific inside scorer since his first day in the league. Towns gets the job done down low.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Rebounded by Hart. For New York, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Brunson, right side. Pass to Towns. The shot's good. Towns has got 6.
Length, size, touch. That's how Towns just dominates you inside.
LeBron outside. Doncic against Brunson. And the rejection by Towns. Doncic against Brunson. And stolen by James. Pass to Reeves. Fires from way outside. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
I love when Reeves has the ball in his hands. He's crafty and he always seems to make things happen.
Anunoby outside. Back to Brunson. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Hayes. The Lakers in the lead. In the corner, Vanderbilt with it. James finds Hayes. Shot clock at 6. Here's Doncic. And the rejection by Towns. New York again turning it over. Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. LeBron James 3rd. The 4th spot held by Jalen Brunson.
And whether it's been attacking off the bounce or pulling up, both these guys have been lighting it up.
And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. They are pumped right now after a big win on Sunday.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with J.J. Redick.
And they're focused on limiting one of the best shooting bigs ever in Karl-Anthony Towns. Now, Coach said earlier, Towns is a machine on the offensive end. They'll try to make Cat into a passer, get the ball out of his hands. We'll see if they can accomplish that. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Laker girls dance team.
Here's Doncic. No scoring in this one. Off with the layup.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
From deep, Brunson. The rebound by James.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Wasted no time on that one. Reeves has got a couple of threes now in the first with the Lakers. Knicks trail by 3. Bridges deciding where to go with it. Outside, Towns. Connects from three-point range. Towns has got 9.
We know he has this shot in his bag. I mean, Towns enjoys going right back at the opponent with the 3-ball.
Now, here's Doncic. Kicks it out to LeBron. There's the triple. And that's collected by Brunson. Outside, Towns. Fires the 3. Anunoby, no good. Lakers have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Here's LeBron. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Brunson. To Hart. Outside, Towns. Here's Bridges. Just his first attempt. Reeves with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
A nice shot by LeBron. 8 points for him.
How many times have we seen that? I mean, LeBron going right through and into the defense and finds a way to power through the contact as if he hasn't even been hit.
And Towns gets it to go.
5 of 5 to start. I think he's in the zone.
I think they've got to consider throwing a few different looks his way early on, especially if he keeps shooting like this.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact, straightforward call, simple.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for 2, Luka Doncic.
First free throw is good.
One of the things that's really impressive about Luka Doncic is his continued growth. I mean, season to season, you see this guy working on himself, working on his mind, how he thinks the game and his body, and becoming a better athlete. That spells trouble for the league.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. And it's Gabe Vincent in for Austin Reeves. And he makes both free throws.
One of the things I like about watching Doncic is the pace he plays at. You're not going to speed him up. He plays at his pace, the pace he dictates.
Now, here's Hart. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on LeBron James.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And Hart drops them both.
You know, guys, Josh Hart is somebody that's going to give you everything he's got. His combination of outside shooting and defense is really quite valuable to any team.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Here's Vincent. Pass to Hachimura. Doncic outside. From outside the arc. He can't hit that time.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
McBride's shot is off. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. A steal and pushing it up. Here's New York. And they take the lead. And the Knicks lead by 2.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's foul number 2 for him. Achua, he's checked in for the Knicks.
Knicks substitution. Number 5. Precious Achua.
And here is Los Angeles now. Hachimura, the pass to Hayes.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. He throw good, Hart. And Los Angeles with some changes. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Jackson Hayes. Goodwin comes in for James. And it's Austin Reeves in for Luka Doncic. And New York with a change here, too. Bridges checks in, and Hart drops them both. Lakers have gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. Reeves outside. Picked by Finney-Smith. Reeves can't hit.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
McBride passes to Hart. To the paint. Here's Robinson, and finished off by Robinson.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Here's Vincent, defended by McBride. Now, here's Goodwin. Pass to Hachimura. 4 on the shot clock. Hachimura with a screen on Bridges. Reeves can't hit. The Knicks leading by 4. Here's McBride. Here's Achua. No good on the 3. .1:15 left in the first quarter. Now, Finney-Smith. Still scoreless. Hits the three-point bomb.
I think that's one of his specialties, really. Finney-Smith is out there to defend at a high level and knock down threes.
It's too hard. Driving the lane. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Reeves outside. Picked by Finney-Smith. Reeves the pass to Hachimura. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
New York trailing. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. McBride bounce pass. Robinson kicks to Hart. to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Reeves with it. He has 6. Hachimura setting the pick for Reeves. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Lakers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
At the line for Los Angeles,
And the first one at the line is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Lakers. Willing his team to a successful quarter performance, he seemed to stop at nothing to push the momentum. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
They've got Dave Vincent, Rui Hachimura out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's Goodwin in at the 3 side. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. Vincent misses. Knicks trail by 4. And here is Bridges. Hasn't made one yet. Comes up empty down low. Los Angeles has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. And it's Goodwin missing. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Reeves with the rebound. Lakers leading by 4. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Here's Vincent. Los Angeles with another miss.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Pass to McBride. A 3 ball. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Oh, unselfish play from Bridges, continuing to grow as a leader with plays like that.
Here's Finney-Smith, and they call the foul, so he's got the and 1 chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Well, that time he got the defense off balance with the well-timed pump fake. Nice work.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Vanderbilt's checked in for Rui Hachimura. And James subbed in for Gabe Vincent. And New York with a change here, too. OG Anunoby's checked in for Payne. On the free throw, no good.
The definition of a stretch 4. Finney-Smith is a really valuable offensive player.
Anunoby, good.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Vanderbilt, a screen on Bridges. Here's James. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Mikal Bridges picks one up. The Lakers have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far. The first one falls.
And what you love about Bronny James is his defense-first mindset. Whether he's at the point of attack or playing off the ball, he's a disruptor.
Hachimura is checked in for Los Angeles. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. The Knicks have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And Anunoby, here we go. Pass to McBride. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. James in the post. Achiuwa's on him. Back to James. Vanderbilt setting the pick for James. Nice spin off the left rim and in. James has got the lead up to 4 now for Los Angeles. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
Cheer on your Lakers hype squad. Let me hear you right now.
Knicks trail by 4. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Achua. Misses the 3. LA's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Hachimura setting the pick for James. Pass to Hachimura. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. James checked in for the Lakers. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Towns is checked in. New York's gone 1-3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. There's a screen by Robinson. Now here's Towns. Pulls it up. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, I like the way Towns plays such a physical style. It's tough on the officials, but the fact that he doesn't mind initiating contact gets him to the stripe.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. The free throw drops for Towns. And Towns drops them both.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
James. And James throws it down hard.
LeBron showing you how he does it. A stylish flush by King James.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Knicks trail by 4. Bridges outside. Towns kicks to Anunoby. Good, and as this goes to Town. Anunoby's got 5.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Now here's James. And there it is for him. James has got his second bucket of the night.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
On the wing, Bridges. James defending. Towns, no luck.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
LeBron powering in. Back to Vanderbilt. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
And there's the foul. It's on Towns. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. The Knicks making a switch here. Achua's checked in.
Checking in for the Knicks, number 5.
James looking it over. LeBron James on the wing. James cooking from deep.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Outside Robinson. Pass to Anunoby. Outside Robinson takes a 3. It's Los Angeles.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
James, the pass to Hachimura. On the wing, James. Hachimura with a screen on Robinson. James kicks to Hachimura. Outside, James. Shot clock at 5. Off target from three-point range. Knicks trail by 6. McBride passes to Robinson. Oh, he just jams it right over LeBron. Wow.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
Timeout.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine. Even if he'd have missed it, I don't mind taking a chance. Spruce it up a little bit.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
Keep it going. Let's see those men move.
Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Austin Reeves. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for Mikal Bridges. Brunson against Doncic. And it's Brunson missing. Lakers leading by 6. James kicks to Hachimura. Back to James. Doncic outside. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Jalen Brunson with the rebound. Brunson barreling in. And the dunk by Brunson.
Can't overplay Brunson to shoot. He will go right past you.
On the wing, Doncic. The Knicks pull it in. Achua's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
He still hasn't been able to convert from the field. He's just struggling to find his shot.
Oh, what a find. That ball just comes out of Brunson's hands on time.
Brunson against Doncic. Pass to Vanderbilt. He's looking for James and finds him. And the dunk by James.
You make your teammates better by giving them good passes. That one was perfect.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. 4-point game. Robinson passes to Brunson. There's a screen by Achua. 6 to shoot. And again, it's New York.
And he has become deadly from that in-between area. Brunson as efficient on the midi as anybody.
Doncic passes to James. Doncic against Brunson. No one near James as he lets it go. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. LeBron's got a pair of triples in the second now for Los Angeles. Brunson the pass to Achua. There's a screen by Achua. Anunoby kicks to Brunson. Brunson from long distance.
The competitive spirit of Brunson shining through. He just had to answer that last shot.
Doncic dishes to James. Anunoby against James. Good D by Anunoby. New York has gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times.
Love the defense from James. When he's engaged and focused, he can block some shots, folks.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
It's a different kind of defense teams play in the postseason, much more intense, more in your face. High-energy plays like that one are winning plays.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Hachimura. And it's Austin Reeves in for James. Josh Hart, he's checked in for New York. Bridges comes in for Miles McBride. Now, here's Hart. He has 7 inside. Oh, and he pucks it off the glass. Wow. Doncic against Brunson. Reeves outside. Hayes the pass to Reeves. Here's Doncic. Forcing his way inside. Doncic.
That's the weight room strength of Doncic right there. Fully displayed.
Here's Brunson. It's blocked. And he'll get another chance. Pass to Robinson. Second shot opportunity. Reeves with it. Hart covering. Off target with his 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Bridges kicks to Brunson. Back to Bridges. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Austin Reeves picks one up.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
New York shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. And he sinks the second. There's 38 seconds left to play here in the half. Brunson against Doncic. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Hart's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 7. Off target at the rim. Got it off in time. It doesn't go for him. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Lakers lead by 3. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Here with Coach Tibbs. You're hanging in there. What's the key to get control of this game?
We got to get some stops. That's the big thing. We fell behind to start the game, starting to work our way back, and we got to keep it going, but we got to get stops so we get out and run.
Never a surprise that defense is first in Coach's mind. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Greetings, one and all. The postseason drama we love, and no disappointment here as it's a close game so far for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Total team effort. Instead of 5 starters, it's like they've got 7 or 8 guys getting it done. That's how good the reserves have been tonight, guys.
Lots of interchangeable parts. They can throw different lineups at you. Keeps you guessing. And looking at where the Knicks stand in this series, this game is a chance, a final chance, for them to make a statement in this series. How do you get into a winning mindset when you're down 3-0?
Well, some teams, Ernie, are at their most dangerous when they're back against the corner. But it's all about focus and maintaining it in a tough situation.
You know, I got respect for everything they've done this year. If this is the end of the road, they should be proud of the progress they made so far.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard you say that, Shaq. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And we're back with you as these two teams do battle in their quest for an NBA championship. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Lakers leading by 3. Here's who Tom Thibodeau is starting the second half with. We've got Mikal Bridges. Josh Hart out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Towns in at the center filling out the middle.
Nice work from Doncic. Doing a good job finding a way to get it done inside.
To the inside. Here's Towns. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. LeBron James second. And, of course, Luka Doncic.
And they've both been extremely hot from the floor. Great timing on their part to get it going in the postseason.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses.
Well, one of the ways you mark consistency is looking at a player's efficiency rating, and Katz is generally among the best in the league.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
And really, as solid as he's been at the line, I had already chalked those points up. Goes to show you, though, don't take anything for granted. They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
That's too hard. Anunoby with the screen for Hart. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Doncic against Brunson. And it's Doncic. That time on the assist by Reeves. Reeves has got 6 assists now in the game. Towns a screen on Reeves. Bridges misses. Los Angeles leading by 9. James with it. Hart covering. And here's Doncic from the arc. Knicks with the rebound.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
Anunoby passes to Brunson. Here's Towns. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got 7 rebounds in the game.
Starting slow in this half, 0 for 3 so far.
Vanderbilt misses. Knicks trail by 9. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Bridges, no one around him. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Now, here's Doncic. 8 points for him. LeBron outside, beyond the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists now in this one.
That's the competitive fire that burns with LeBron James. He's happy to come right back with one of his own.
Brunson finds Bridges. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Bridges has got 5 points now in the quarter.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
And here's Reeves outside. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got rebound number 8 now on the night. To the middle. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Towns.
With his size and touch, there are very few that can match Karl Anthony Towns' skill set, making him an impossible matchup most times.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
girls dance team.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Doncic looking it over. Vanderbilt finds Hayes. Reeves outside. James in the post. He's guarded by Anunoby. 3 on the clock. Here's Doncic. Bridges with some nice defense. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Knicks. Trailing by 5. And it's good, 2 points. Anunoby's got 9.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Perhaps the case simply that some kind of motivational speeches at halftime got both of these teams fired up. So far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Knicks trail by 5. Anunoby outside. Hart with the screen for Anunoby. No good with the triple. Lakers have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Doncic, no good.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Here's Brunson. Here he goes. And they're able to recover. Anunoby, good, and the assist goes to Town. Anunoby's got 5 points in the quarter.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch. Just solid on the one-handed slant.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Now, here's Anunoby. 12 points for him. On deep, Brunson. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Reeves the pass to Hayes. And here is Doncic. Oh, an easy 2 from Doncic.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Down low. Here's Towns. And Towns throws it down.
The 7-footer Towns using his size to perfection down low.
James kicks to Doncic. Inside, Towns with the steal. And they're on the break. Pass to Bridges. It's hauled in by Doncic. Lakers leading by 4. Reeves in the corner. Cranes the three-pointer. Reeves has got 9 points.
Reeves punches that one home, showing off the athleticism.
And here's Brunson outside. The rebound by James. LeBron's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Reeves outside. Back to LeBron. And there's the call on James. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
And the Lakers making a change here. Hachimura's checked in. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for the Knicks. Now, here's Bridges. He has 5. And the dunk by Towns.
Not a ball stopper on the wing. Bridges with the helper.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. 3rd is Karl Anthony Towns, and of course, Jackson Hayes.
Those two have been really aggressive in the paint so far this postseason. They've provided the kind of rebounding you need in this atmosphere.
Los Angeles leading by 5. Here's Doncic. He's got 12. Reeves the pass to Doncic. Udoka blows right through the contact.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Now, Brunson. He has 7. The shot, no good. Nice D from Doncic.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum. Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
James finds Reeves. LeBron James on the wing. Defended by Bridges. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And that 4th foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for the Lakers. Goodwin comes in for James. And then for New York, Achua comes in for Towns. And Miles McBride subbed in for Hart. Now, here's Bridges. He's got 5. And McBride gets it to go.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
And they double up Doncic. Pass to Finney-Smith. Doncic against Brunson. Count it. Doncic has got 12 points in just the second half.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Brunson kicks to Bridges. Here's Achua. Back to Bridges. Over Goodwin. Can't nail the jumper. Lakers leading by 6. Doncic dishes to Goodwin, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
They're still slashing and attacking the rim, and the defense yet to make the adjustment and keep the ball in front.
And they've also been ferocious inside, really taking advantage in the painted area and making good on those chances.
Vincent's checked in for Doncic, and a switcher also for New York. Payne's checked in. He's off on the second. Knicks trail by 7. 1:16 left in the third quarter. Achua kicks to Bridges. There's a screen by Achua. And another 3 for New York.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The 3-pointers just continue to flow.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for them.
Now, here's Goodwin. Vincent's shot is good.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working. To stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Payne kicks to Robinson. 35 seconds left to play in the third. McBride passes to Robinson. And the basket is good. Robinson's got 7 points.
And their outside game has simply evaporated here in the second half. Not a lot of great looks from deep.
Reeves right side. Pass to Vincent. Reeves outside. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pit wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Bridges with it. The 15-footer, and that one released in time, but no good. The third quarter comes to a close. Lakers on top, up 5. 2K Sports, back in a moment here in Los Angeles. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. The father-son duo together on the wing with Bronny and LeBron James. Hachimura out there with Jared Vanderbilt. And it's Vincent in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Now here's Towns. And Jared Vanderbilt gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Outside Robinson. Some nice passing by New York here. Clock at 4. Here's McBride. Off target from outside. Lakers leading by 5. James kicks to LeBron. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
Bully ball. When LeBron has been doing that since he stepped into the league.
He's off on the first.
You know, it's been a bad day for them at the line today as a whole, and far too often that's the case for this team.
And he's good on the second.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
Payne passes to Anunoby. Back to Payne. On the wing, Anunoby. James covering. Here's McBride. Pass to Anunoby. There's a screen by Robinson. Offensive rebound. Here's Payne. No good on the triple. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
Prime time, big time defense from Towns.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. And he drives in. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Payne.
And finally, someone scores.
Yeah, it's been a defensive battle to say the least, partner. Good to see at least somebody got the ball in the basket. Finally.
Nice shot by James.
And early in his career, that's a great sign for Bronny. Hitting threes, building confidence in that jumper.
They looking around. Anunoby finds Towns. And here's Payne. Towns sets the pick for Payne. No coverage that time.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's James. Here's Vanderbilt. Kicks it out to James. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Hachimura. Misses off the left iron. Knicks trail by 4. Now here's Towns. Outside Robinson. Here's Anunoby. No good from outside. Lakers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. And the Lakers making a change here. Hayes is checked in. Josh Hart, he's checked in for the Knicks. Now here's Payne, defended by Vincent. Payne with a screen for Anunoby. New York, no good that time either.
hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And here's James outside. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Towns has got 5 rebounds tonight. Dane passes to Towns. Robinson with it. Anunoby outside. Pocket 6. That's to Hart. Lets it go from deep. And he's good on the 3 ball.
You know, confidence is a big part of success in the NBA, and when Hart is assertive like this, it helps him get going.
Second team. At the line for Los Angeles, LeBron James. Taking 2 shots.
No good on that.
Now, over 2 decades playing in the league, LeBron James continues to play at an amazing level. Remarkable.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Austin Reeves comes in for James. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Vincent. The Knicks also changing it up. Bridges, he's checked in for Towns. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Payne.
And really, if not for the miss, they'd be sitting in a much better position.
Bridges passes to Anunoby. And again, New York with the triple.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Doncic with the bucket. Doncic has got 14 points here in the second half. Game winding down, and they just keep changing leads.
And guys, no separation yet, and I really don't think we're going to see any all the way down.
Robinson kicks to Bridges. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. And the Knicks lead by 2.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Now, here's Doncic. Robinson with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson. Hachimura is checked in for Los Angeles. Goodwin comes in for Vanderbilt. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Achua's checked in. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Doncic. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Doncic has got it all tied up now for the Lakers.
You know, he may have a scorer's mindset, but Reeves makes plays for others, too.
Pass to Achua. And the Lakers with some changes. James comes in for Hachimura. And Vanderbilt subbed in for Goodwin. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for New York. OG Anunoby comes in for Achua. On defense, the Lakers. Now, here's Hart. Shot clock at 6. Bridges for 3. Rebound the Lakers. LeBron's got 8 rebounds in this game. Pass to Doncic. Back to James. LeBron a screen on Brunson. Here's Doncic. Drilled from 11 feet out. Doncic has got 6 points in the quarter. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up with the New York Knicks. A 2-point game. Out to Brunson. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
Early on, he tried to shoot his way out of this funk, but later in the game now, he might want to just give it up and look for his teammates to do the scoring.
Now here's James. Reeves finds James. 6 to shoot. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And it's Doncic missing. The Knicks shooting 41% for the game. And here's Brunson outside. Bangs on the trifecta. And the Knicks lead by 1.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Doncic dishes to Hayes. Back to Doncic. Reeves with the screen for Doncic. And Mikal Bridges pulls it down. Hart the pass to Brunson. Doncic against Bridges. From the arc. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got 11 rebounds in the game. James with it. Hart covering. James kicks to Hayes. LeBron against Hart. And the shot falls short this time. New York shooting only 35% in the fourth quarter. The offense looking a little rickety. Drilled from 11 feet out. Hart's got 5 points now this quarter.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He knows every possession is critical now. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey guys, J.J. Redick's message with his team was simple. Now he's encouraging them to keep attacking in the paint. He said, when we get inside, we score. Simple as that. Keep attacking. Don't settle for anything that's not at the rim. Kevin, back to you.
All right, thank you, David. And so it's New York with it after the basket by Los Angeles. The offensive rebound. Brunson finds Anunoby. Hart the pass to Towns. No luck, they battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. LA's on 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Bridges with the steal. Here's Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
And the native of England, Anunoby, doesn't back down from taking the big shots.
Here's Doncic. He doesn't hit that one. Good D by Anunoby. Here's Brunson. It's tipped. That's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. Here's Towns. A rebound by the Lakers.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Pass to Doncic, and J.J. Redick calls timeout here. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game, and he wants to be prepared. .54 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Now here's Brunson. It falls!
Nerves never show through. Brunson as calm and cool as they come down the stretch.
Pass to Vanderbilt. In the corner, it's James. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
LeBron James.
And both free throws good for LeBron.
And now down to a one-possession game. Those foul shots, huge.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
And hustle like that is why he leads his team in rebounds tonight.
I tell you what, guys, nobody's been more physical in this game than he has. He has been a glass eater.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game.
Exactly. You got to stop the clock any way possible and hope the alligator arm a few of those free throws.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Those were pressure-packed free throws, and he looked as cool as he could be. So big to give them that 3-point lead.
From deep, Reeves. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. So a close game sees New York take this one. Backs against the wall, Greg, but they showed us tonight they are not done yet.
You can just never count this group out. I mean, unlikely to see a full comeback, but we've seen it before.
We have. And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks very much, Carl. Congrats on the win. How did you guys secure the victory in crunch time?
We fixed some mistakes we made in the first 3 quarters, and we just smothered them on defense. We tried to do everything we can to get them off the three-point line, trying to contest every shot. We just made it difficult on them.
And that led to a win for you. Congrats. Back to you guys.
All right, DA, thanks again. Game 4 of the NBA Finals is all wrapped up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Karl Anthony Towns.